And good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing this evening? I hope that everyone is doing very well. And voila, I got my hair cut. It got too hot the other day, and yes, I did shave. Almost. However, with that said, it's a lot cooler now. I could be outside a little bit longer. Because last, was it Friday was actually miserable for me. It was real hot. So today was even hotter. I was actually outside until about almost 3 o'clock. So I overdid it just a little bit. But I had to get a lot of stuff done for such a small area. Uh, yeah, that's not a whole lot of years off. Uh, let's see. Today's update for this week is, let's see, Molly's home from the hospital. She was in the hospital for a few days. I guess that fall she had back in April did a little number on her, and it caught up to her, so she had to go in, get fixed, and then come back out. So that helped out, and she's home, she's awake, somewhat moving around. So I'd like to say at least good evening to CR, Grace, and Break Barrel, the king of the break barrels, I guess. Alrighty, so if you're not hooked up with King Break Barrel, do so. He does some pretty interesting videos in his apartment, unfortunately, because he lives in the big city, and it's kind of tough for him to get out and go do stuff. So hopefully one day he'll be able to get out there in the open and have some more fun. So I wish him well on that. Let's see. As of last night, you guys saw there was another rat video. So I was kind of hoping I would get that one up to about 100 likes, and then I can do release the full length video early before, or else everybody's have to wait till the end of the month to watch. I have not done my 5-gallon bucket challenge update today. Again, I was out clearing out woodland area. So, and I got caught up with that, and I got overheated. Well, almost, I would say, yeah, I got overheated a little bit. But I had the fan out there that cooled me off. But I got some plants planted. I got the hibiscus planted where I needed it to go. So I need a sound break and a visual break privacy hedge is I'm trying to be putting in right now. And CR's update is on Friday again. Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to separate my plants yet. My peppers, I'm going to have to separate them, get them into other containers. Might have to record another one. Yeah. I'm waiting for everybody else to get here so we can do other updates. Let's see. Hurricane update for week 1 of hurricane season is so far 0. I would like to keep it that way for as long as I can for everybody. You know, it's just nature. We gotta just deal with it. You know, get out of the way, prepare for it. Let's see what else is updated. There's Outdoors with Big Matt. Let me get this up there for Mr. Big Matt, so he can at least get up here. There you go, Matt. Yeah, I was watching some of Todd's video earlier. Mr. Todd saw. And there. Hey, I got the videos correct this week.
Say that one more time.
Hey, I got the screens right this week.
Cool.
Yeah. I won't be doing that again.
It works better. It's better if you do it from your phone.
So, how's your week been?
Chaotic.
It has been, yes, even for us.
Texans
That's something
Texans is mad at me
for.
because I went off on somebody because
Oh,
of
that's right.
the whole snake issue.
Yes.
Well, I seem to made her even more mad today when I told them that if we don't find the snake or if something happens to it, you're replacing it. Considering
Ah,
that you wasn't supposed to be in my house anyway.
yep. And hello, Todd.
What up, Todd?
And I'd also like to thank all those who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. I know I don't do quite a whole lot due to work and other issues, so hopefully soon I'll be able to do more a little bit later on. So it's
And,
just slow.
and Todd, that is awesome news. I'd rather pay 6 than 20 any day.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I didn't see Todd's update for his vegetables, his bucket challenge.
He, if I'm not mistaken, he put it in yesterday's video. Maybe it was the day before.
I didn't see it pop up, so maybe it got skipped. Like I said, I got so many people that I subscribe to. It's hard to keep up on everything.
Heck yeah, made my day.
Oh, you're welcome, Todd. Yeah, I was on Todd's channel earlier. Well, I had a little bit of downtime.
I was cutting grass and being chased by freaking ground hornets
Ooh,
and got
I haven't had that in a long time.
got nailed twice.
Oh, ooh.
So like
So
my
you got to feel the
arm,
burning. Yeah,
my fingers are tingling. My arm, I got two out. You can see one of them right there.
yeah. So you got to feel the burning sensation. Yeah, those little buggers pack a big wallop.
These things ain't that little.
Hello, Shawnee. How you doing?
Hey, Shawnee.
Oh no, no. The worst thing I've ever hit by was a tarantula hawk.
Yeah, those are pretty nasty.
Those things hurt.
Yeah.
And I got tagged right here on the back of the ear.
The last time I got nailed by a ground hornet, I got hit right here in the temple. Gave me a headache for a week. And then right back here on the back of my neck.
Yeah, like I said, it hurt for about 20, 30 minutes. So it tagged me good.
Yeah, he blended his normal video in with his bucket challenge video.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't catch it. Okay.
So,
Yeah, like I said, I did a little bit of land clearing today. So I had to get the burn barrel moved, get that restarted from yesterday, which only took like only a few minutes. And then I end up getting rid of several trees, and I got the hibiscus planted. So every couple of weeks, I'm going to be cleaning, getting a hibiscus, and planting it, so I can have a privacy screen. And not only that, it's hibiscus.
and y'all look, Jason's clean cut today.
Yes, I did that last Friday. Like I said, that Friday at lunchtime, I was miserable out, because Molly wasn't here, so I just went out to the vehicle, ate my lunch in the vehicle, and it was just miserable because I wasn't going to drive all the way home. Yeah, the only reason why I don't stay at work during lunchtime is they can't call me back to the floor if I'm not there.
Exactly.
Well, especially on my lunch.
And it's amazing how they do that.
Oh yes, yeah, you know all about that. But that's retail for you. The CR got a haircut too. Oh, by the way, if did you get those little buggers?
Which ones?
The ground hornets.
Not yet. I haven't.
1 gallon of water, 1 ounce of Dawn soap. Get it mixed up in your tank sprayer. When they're sleeping, shove that hose in there.
I'm gonna wait until dark because I have the main entrance marked.
Yes.
I'm gonna wait till dark, and I have a 5-gallon bucket right now sitting in my kitchen that has a couple squirts of Dawn dish soap filled to the brim,
Mm-hmm.
and then just for good measures, I put some Ortho's uh, solution in it.
Yeah.
I figure if worst
Yeah.
case scenario, it kills a bunch of mosquitoes instead.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, those little hornets, man, they can pack a
Yeah,
wallop.
my fingers still hurt. I mean,
Oh, they're gonna hurt for a few days.
I tell you, them hornets, they're not good for arthritis. I think they make it
No, they are
worse.
not. No, they just inflame it. No, like I said, I used to take care of them all the time. Like I said, every once in a while, I'll get the the red wasp
Hmm.
to try to get inside the house, and I go out there and I'll just pick them off with the red rider.
Well, and they,
They're not aggressive unless you are actually invading their
oh
home.
yeah, no, well, and that's the thing. I was cutting grass, so I hit it
Oh yeah.
and stirred it up. So
And here's Mr.
Are you
Colin.
done?
I
now,
figured I figured Mr. Colin wouldn't make it because of the
now I
thunderstorm.
have a
I'm good.
question for
I
you,
was just finishing up supper.
and actually, all three of y'all, Todd, Shawnee, Colin, Jason, y'all could all probably answer this. Is it true that if the ground hornets are bad, that means you're in for a bad year as far as weather?
I don't think so because if they're in the ground, if we're going to have a lot of rain, they don't want to be in the ground.
Mm-mm.
Well,
I
I'm
agree.
not. Well, see, and I think that's part of it because of the drought that we've been in. So now I'm actually having to mow areas that I hadn't really had to mow for like the last year. But
And they were already there.
we are in El Nino, so I hope that doesn't mean a bunch of freaking hurricanes hit the Gulf.
Like I said, as long as we got the wind shear, we're okay. But if one crosses over, it gets into the Gulf. Yeah, it's hang on. We're going for a ride. Oh yeah, they're pretty nasty. What they do is they burrow into the ground, and they actually have a nice little nest, and they have a comb in the ground. You can look it up on the Google. Yeah, they can definitely ruin somebody's day.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he only got tagged by two, he got lucky.
Yep. I mean, I've had them worse than that. Thankfully, I was on a tractor with a closed cab, but I could see a
Uh,
bunch.
Hey, Todd. Hey, CR. Hey, Matt. Jason and Molly. How you guys? Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah, I found out just 1 ounce of Dawn soap for 1 gallon of water, and if you actually have a spray tank, like a 25-gallon spray tank, you can actually put it on stream, and make sure you do this at night, about an hour after dark. Go out there, you stick that nozzle on there, and just click it on, and just walk away.
And,
Wait for it.
and if you're not sure, if you know where they're at, if you're not sure to an extent, go out there just after the sun goes down. You can actually hear them swarming or under the ground.
But yeah, the producing heat to keep themselves warm.
Yeah, and you can also about an hour before sunset, you can sit out there with a lawn chair away from where you think they are, and watch them because the sun will glint off their wings and their body as they go to the ground. Then you can spot them because they're real hard to spot. There's no mound, no nothing. It's just a hole in the grass, so it's almost impossible to find.
Okay. Please forgive me. Sorry.
I took some for mine. That's the reason why I know, because when I drove back by with the lawnmower, it just so happens I had a thing of mound ant killer, and I just opened the lid and it went right across the opening, and I beelined it out of there.
Well, I usually carry surveyor's flags with me when I'm mowing. It's the same habit I've always had, even on the golf courses and with the city. As if we come across something, I just throw down a flag.
Yeah.
And everybody else carried flags or cones. If they encountered the bees in the valve boxes, they'd quick mark them. Or I'd find the one turned over from one of the sprinkler guys. Then I get a call, go out there and take care of
Yeah.
them.
Sorry, I'm just checking something. Okay, I just found this out. I wasn't sure. You can see them in the dark better with UV flashlights.
Yeah, they usually don't come out at night.
No, but they right at dusk. And
You
dawn.
can find their entranceway with a UV light.
Yeah, there'll always be a couple sentries, but you're going to be right there on top of them. And they're going to
No,
see.
you're going to see them before you see that they see you, because you'll hear you, but they won't see you.
That's how they see you, is the vibrations.
Like I said, they'll hear you first.
That's the reason why, like, when you're mowing, it's worse, because, like, if you're just walking by, they're not just going to sting you. They might swarm a little bit, but they're not going to. But the agitation from the mower is what gets them stirred up.
Yeah, the blades.
There was a guy on either TikTok or Instagram that used to use a vacuum cleaner to suck them up.
Yep.
Yeah, but you're there for a long time.
And you don't always know how many entrances they have.
No, but he ended up getting quite a bit.
Yeah.
Or you don't know how big the hives are either.
Nope. That's why you
No,
take.
you don't.
That's the reason why I take a 5-gallon bucket full of dish soap, soapy water, maybe an insecticide, and pour it in the one hole that I know where it is.
Yeah.
After
My
dark.
grandpa used to use gasoline.
You can use gasoline, but I don't want
Not
to.
anymore.
I don't want to. I don't want to kill all the grass. I've used diesel fuel before, but that was, pouring it and lighting it because it burns. But you don't want to just have fuel
No.
going into
He
your soil.
lit it afterwards. He did not just leave it on there. It just he
Yeah.
said, "Watch this," and you could. They just like
Yeah. And well, here's the thing: you were lucky because using gasoline, that flash, but it can also create pockets. It can get down in those pockets and go. And when it blows it out, well, that saturated dirt that's saturated in gas is going to go everywhere.
Not only that, it also kills your soil and it kills any plants.
well they don't.
The Dawn soap doesn't.
Well, I don't know. My
Yeah, if
grandpa,
you-
it just was just interesting to see it happen. He didn't say anything about it going or anything like that, but then again, it may have not happened with him, so I don't know.
Now the trick is with the nozzle, you need to have it on a stream. No fan, no cone. It needs to be on a stream. You need it to create the foam as it goes down into the hole, and you're spraying it into the hole.
Okay,
Because as that foam, it helps spread out laterally. It helps fills the pockets.
weird question. What if
And-
you used like a 99% rubbing alcohol instead of
Yeah.
gasoline?
You're still going to nuke your soil.
Yeah.
And like with the diesel fuel, farm grade diesel fuel is not as bad for your soil. It still ain't good.
What about food grade oil?
Dawn soap is the cheapest.
Yep.
Dawn soap is the cheapest.
You can go to Dollar Tree or Dollar General or whatever's in your neighborhood, the $1.25 store, and spend $1 and get a bottle of dish soap, and you won't even use the whole thing.
Would it be Dawn or just any dish soap?
Dawn works the best
Dawn.
Why is
Works
it?
the
What
best.
is it about Dawn that's like?
because it actually sticks to their wings.
Oh wow!
Yeah, what it does, it makes the water cohesive, and it gets inside the sphericals and it drowns the insects.
Does
And-
it kill the
But it
larvae
has
too,
to
or
be in
no?
contact.
And if you're spraying chemicals to kill grass, don't use Dawn.
Yeah,
What happens then?
it'll
It
neutralize it.
neutralizes the chemical.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yep. And if you pay attention on the bottle, like Foxit just put out there, it's safe for ducks.
Yeah.
I seen
Yeah.
that with with oil spills and stuff like that. They always show pictures of that stuff.
805
What do you mean 805?
for Cliff.
Oh.
So Mr. Foxy Outdoors.
Hey, Cliff.
Good evening. So yeah, Dawn soap just happens to work the best. It foams the best. It's one of the best surfactants there is out there. And you can get a gallon of Dawn soap, or excuse me, 1 ounce per gallon of Dawn soap with water will give you the best foam ratio. Not only that, you can also use it to kill the wasp up in your attic, excuse me, your like your patios and stuff, and it will not stain concrete. It will not stain paint. It will
It
dry
might
and
take
be
stains out, but it ain't gonna stain it.
and it's not flammable.
True.
Wasp freeze, yeah, that can be flammable depending on what propellant they're using. And again, that stains concretes. It ruins your paint. It smells nasty.
I tell you,
I don't
if
like.
you're dealing with wasp and stuff on your porch, the best solution that you can do, the Dawn dish soap works flawlessly to get
Mm-hmm.
rid of them. But you can
Yeah.
do preventative measures. If you
Yep.
go in and paint the underside of your cover over your porch blue, baby blue, it looks like the sky. They don't fly up there. They stay away. They just go away.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like you can take and paint if you have if they're killing one of your trees, you can paint the around the base of it white.
Mm-hmm.
I just
White.
found out that if you use a can of tuna and borax, it'll kill them too.
Yeah, but you're also killing other beneficial insects as well. Borax is toxic to all insects.
Well, you're not going to leave it there all season or anything like that. Just long enough for
No, and with
Hello, Gary.
the stuff that
Hey,
I put
Gary.
in the soap with mine is just a standard, and more than likely the Dawn dish soap's probably already neutralized it. But it's just more or less for your average bug, and it's only going to stay in that general vicinity for probably about an hour. Once
Yeah.
it dries into the plant, it's gone.
Yeah. Now again, you can do this with that's a simple 1 gallon hand pump tank that you can get at any of the big box stores. Yeah, Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, anywhere else like that. Just grab the little gallon one for like $25 now. They used to be a lot cheaper. Just 1 ounce of Dawn soap, 1 gallon of water, swirl it up, get it nice and stirred up,
Couldn't you
and
just use
then
a spray bottle?
have at it. Make sure that you take care of them after dark.
Can you just use a spray bottle?
At least, yeah. If it's a
Yeah.
small hive,
Little hand pump spray bottle? It'd be like
No, 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 no. That's not
Hey,
enough.
you can use those if you can get the one that you can adjust to a full stream. However, depending on the size of your ground hornet nest, is you're limited to that much.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It was a skunk.
Oh yeah. I was wondering what everybody's been wondering what that was.
Yes.
I've been curious about that smell that I've been smelling every time he comes around.
Okay, another question. It's been known that if you put like an artificial hornet's nest near a hornet's nest, they will leave. Is it
It's
the
actually
same with ground one?
it's best to leave the original one there.
I understand that. What about putting one near a ground one? Would that affect anything?
Nope.
Nothing?
They're in the ground.
I didn't know. That's a not
Everything that they do, you don't see them from the surface unless you are mowing, or you can see where they're going into the grass and stuff. Most of the time, you can't see them.
Okay. Are there any animals that eat wasps?
Yes, armadillos.
So you guys should be okay then.
No,
He
you still have to deal with them.
He gets armadillos.
Yeah, I get armadillos too.
Yeah.
I still have to deal with them from time to time. It's not like an everyday thing.
No, but just
Yeah.
find a way to acquire one and let it go right there and let it go to town.
I mean, I'm lucky because I think this is a fairly new nest because I recently moved my raised beds from close to where that was. So yeah, it has to be fairly new.
Yeah, they might not have been aggravated when you did that either. It's those blades, vibration of the blades.
I was throwing all kinds. I was flipping the thing over and knocking off the stuff off the bottom of it once I emptied it.
What's in the bottle, Jason?
Water.
H2O,
H2O.
aqua, whatever you want to use.
Yeah. That's some good H2O.
High quality H2O.
Yes.
You got to do it right.
Straight
Now,
from the refrigerator filter.
so I see the tomato next to me right here.
Yes.
What other updates? And I see the rat. Oh, did you get the rat from yesterday?
Yeah, it took me 2 hours for him to sit still long enough, and then I saw him.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I know you were going to go do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Small
I
one you
put the
saw.
video out last night.
Huh?
I put the short out last night.
I haven't. I've not been home until late because I had to take Ian up to his doctor's today. So I've been up to Agony, back to West Des Moines, and back.
Yeah. It was a medium-sized one. It was about 12 inches.
That's a medium size. It's a
Yeah.
big one to me. But again, I haven't seen a lot of rats here.
But like I said, the largest one I've gotten here inside the shop is 16 inches.
Wow. I don't think you count muskrats, right?
Muskrats are different. Like I said, if we have muskrats here, I'm not going to bother with them right now. Because right now, if I have them, they're not a problem.
Well, if you got a creek in your backyard, you might have.
Well, like I said, I got the creek and everything else, but like I said, they're not a problem. It's all natural out there. They can dig into the banks. There's no levees here. I don't have to worry about that. Now, if I see a nutria, different story.
Okay.
Yeah, they're getting close to me. Actually, I seen sign today when I was mowing, back close to where my frog hole is. I was noticing that there's fresh digging going on, and I'm like, I ain't seen no frogs though. I seen a couple of turtles,
Which type?
red ear sliders. I'm gonna be getting in there and getting those out.
The painted variety style red ear sliders.
Yeah, the invasive ones.
Yes.
We get box turtles around here.
Oh, a baby fawn at work. That's pretty good. Don't feed it. Leave it be.
There was somebody posted a video over on Instagram. I should have tagged y'all in it or shared it to y'all. But the guy was doing some excavating work near some pine trees, and he was going to be nice to the landowner and clean up the pile of pine needles and pine cones and tree limbs and haul it off for him. And just as he was fixing to put his bucket in the thing, he just happened to catch out of the corner of his eye something move, and there was a baby fawn just laying in there. You couldn't see it. He held the camera on it the whole time. You couldn't see it until he started moving.
What'd he do?
Back off.
He helped it get out of the pile and did his work and went on about his business.
I seen one where this one lady called one Rachel or something like that. It would come to her every time she called it. Don't ask me why. It was a weird looking one.
We used to go to a campgrounds over there close to where Todd's at. I think it's Holiday Lake. And the deer would come up to you and eat Oreos out of your hand.
Why were you feeding deer Oreos?
Because they came up and took it out of our hand.
And you let them?
It was cool. I was young.
You try to do that now, you get arrested for baiting.
Only
No.
where you're at.
In Iowa, you can't bait deer.
We can here in Texas.
Yep. But you got to remove all the bait before season, though.
Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe for you, not for us.
Hey, he's in Texas too.
Different counties.
Yep. Oh, so that barrel's going to be hot tomorrow morning because I had packed that thing so full of logs and branches. And I mean, there must have been, 3 trees about, yay big around? Had. took forever to burn them. Just getting it started so it'll dry out the wood. That's the hard part. When it gets hot enough, you can do that.
Yeah, they have the same rule about the all feed must be picked up off the ground before 10 days prior to opening day.
Mhm. I
Now,
mean, yeah, you can feed the deer all you want, just not during hunting season.
the one thing that I find is really funny, you can put out salt licks and all that stuff for your own animals and get in trouble with the DNR because they think you're baiting deer.
If you have animals there and you can prove it,
No, they're obviously there, but the deer are jumping the fences and doing the same, taking advantage. But they say, "Oh, that's baiting deer." I think that wasn't
That
my story, by the way. That was
I mean,
from.
they can push that all they want, but I don't know if that's going to hold up in court. If it's jumping a 6 foot fence, to go and eat, the livestock food. I mean, not a whole lot you can do about it.
Like I said, I actually saw that one. It was actually on Instagram. He's a blacksmith, and the Wisconsin DNR keeps on finding him for.
I think I know who you're talking about.
He's funny, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Now, whether it's that, I mean, to be someone who's that much of a jerk, I'm using the light work term here, please, so I don't cuss. But
Most of the time, that's just a show.
I know that, but I'm
Well,
sure
there's been
everybody's seen at least one DNR officer that was that way.
Mm-hmm.
But in my opinion, I've only met really good ones.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I
But
worked with
you're
them
going to
a lot.
have bad seeds and with good seeds. So
Right.
yeah. But yeah, no, there might have been something that happened between that individual and the DNR prior to that, and that's why they're probably doing that to him, or it's staged.
No, it may be staged, but a lot of the tropes that he uses, like him accidentally shooting a long-tailed bobcat on his property that had a collar that should have, you probably seen that one, Matt. You understand what I'm talking about now. Well, thing is, they said there was no cougars here in Iowa, yet one was killed with a collar. Why would they? Why was it collared in Iowa? Shouldn't have
Hey,
been.
they're everywhere. I mean, we got bears here.
Yeah,
I
but
haven't seen any.
there's bears
here.
in Iowa too, but
Yeah.
generally they're not this far south.
Yeah, like I said, they keep saying that there's no black mountain lions in our area. I'm going. You can't say that for sure. Everybody goes, "Oh no, it's just a large tabby. It's a large tabby. It's a large tabby." I'm going. No, that is a big tabby if it's bigger than a bobcat.
Right.
But again,
They say they're not reintroducing them, but they are.
me too, Todd.
me too.
What did I miss? Because I didn't see that. It,
It went right over his head, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
I didn't know. I was looking for his comment. I couldn't even see it.
I
Well,
posted
Jason
it.
had it up there on the screen.
No, I missed it. Oh, that now I see it. But I was looking in the actual comment section.
Well, it's because you have the comments opened on Talk Studio where I have the chat popped out.
Well, I did, but I hadn't. Every time I touch this side of my screen, my YouTube one disappears, where I can keep a track of it. But
And this guy prefers a fox over a cougar. He likes the vixens.
well, he is the only single guy up here.
Ain't gotta worry about the cougars trying to eat me.
Not that you know of.
Gary said, "I got it."
Everybody got their water?
No,
I got my flavored bean water.
Oh no, overdid it. I'm trying to get caught back up.
I have a big thing of unsweet tea.
I had that this morning.
That's
I
where's
could
Molly?
get some spicy water.
Oh, water? You got water?
I
Yeah.
deep delved into all the different types of teas made from plants in Iowa, the trees, Matt, since we talked. It's interesting what you can come up with.
Hey, I planted a type of tea today.
Really?
Yes.
Was it a post?
Huh?
Was it a post?
No.
Ooh.
I
It's
did
a
one
tea.
of those yesterday.
Hibiscus.
Ah.
Mint could be a tea.
Hibiscus tea, the
Good
flowers.
evening, Gary. Good evening, CR. Also, hello, everyone up here.
Grace is here too.
Grace.
King is in there somewhere. I'm not sure about Groundhog. I think he might have been in here somewhere.
Todd, who are you talking about? Did you play golf?
Good evening, Todd.
I used to.
No, I
be.
don't play golf.
I
He was
used to.
talking to you. You had tea. You planted tea. You got to have a tea
Spill
for
the
playing
tea
golf.
now there, Jason.
That kind of tea. Hibiscus, the flower. You can dry it out and make a tea. But
Let's
I
see
got
here.
I got golf teas somewhere around here. I even got the powdered golf balls too.
Why do they call
I
it
gotta-
hibiscus when
I
it's
have to
slowly
go-
brown?
I have to go find some cheap knockoff, cheapest golf balls that they sell.
Is that the
It's called-
gentleman you see at the Dollar Tree?
No, you go swim around in the pond and pick them all up.
No. Not you can't do that.
Not here.
Because the Gators, you guys would not make it.
Matt, how many golf balls do you want?
As many as I can get. Why?
Because I got a shitload of Top golf balls.
Ian's got a bucket of them somewhere.
Like, I got a ton of them.
I just use them on top of my DPs.
Every time we go have my archery range before everything went gone, every time we go looking for arrows, we'd find golf balls, and Ian just kept on throwing them into a 5-gallon bucket.
Matt, try solo cups. A red solo cup.
I use the solo cups too in the fields, but when I'm in the barn, the golf balls work better.
Oh, okay.
It keeps the mice, the barn rats and stuff out of it.
So did Jason worked on a golf course too.
Yeah.
But I'm fixing to be setting probably about 20 traps inside of a old barn.
Ooh.
And
That bad?
And I know it's full of rats, so I'm going to take my ratinator and my squirrelinator over there and see if I can fill them up.
Oh man,
I still
I'm
haven't
gonna be
gotten mine.
jealous. I won't be able to be there for a target-rich environment.
It is that.
Oh man.
There's rumor that there's a ringtail cat that lives in that barn.
Oh, it's probably eating the rats.
Probably, but if that's the case, he ain't been there in a minute.
Yeah.
God dang, I ain't even been on here 5 minutes. Somebody's already sending me dirty pictures.
Ian
I'm not
spotted
saying-
a slingshot at a local Salvation Army that he's been interested in because he's got this old vintage slingshot he just wants to reuse. Now, I'm not sure what's the heaviest bands you guys would suggest or something like that.
For now, I would just recommend going to Walmart and buying a cheap one.
He wants something he could possibly hunt with, but not, because those little small bands don't do much for larger
Yeah.
animals.
But he has to practice first.
He's good with a bow already, so
Yeah,
the
but
hand-eye
what about
coordination is
slingshot?
there. So that's the reason I'm saying that.
And oh, Gary, boy, I tell you, jump feet first right into the video making. He may say it's a lot, but damn, he's put up like 15 videos in the last 2 days.
Very
Yeah.
prolific, huh?
Slow
a good-
down, buddy.
It's a
What
good
up,
sign.
Ed?
Hey, Ed.
And
And yes, and as Matt said, apparently I am the one currently winning this challenge.
currently.
I'm at
okay,
7-11.
I must have missed that part. What? How?
But I think Pest Hunter's gonna sneak up on you.
On
No,
what?
well, he's got more than Jason's got more than I do, but I'm already at.
Yeah, but
7-11
we're
now.
going. I'm basing it off of how much you've gained since you started this contest.
I don't even remember what I was at.
I don't even remember what I started with at that time.
I went up about 8 people.
I have no idea.
Well, I was already monetized, so I'm at 1132 right now.
I think it was at like
You're-
690.
Jason's at 866, which brings him to a total of 61 subscribers, and you're at I don't even know where you're
I'm at
at.
7-11. I think I started
7-11.
at 690.
So, and that's just going based off of
How about yourself?
me.
Yeah, you.
I've lost 10
Ouch.
How's that possible?
because I
Well-
gain 5 and lose 10. Gain 5, lose 10.
Yeah, but then we also got Ed here has lost 35 people.
Oh, wow.
I don't think that's people going hitting the unsubscribe. I think that is
It's from the 5-gallon bucket challenge, Todd.
kicking people out.
Yeah, the 5 guy. But then again, I don't know because Todd's jumped considerably since he started too.
Yeah.
So.
Like I said, I know I got on one of them. I got like what 1,100 views or something.
I've not got that many views, but
I think the most views that I've gotten since I started the contest would be the one where I started the hydroponic one.
oh, by the way,
And I got up this morning, and the pepper that I put in that bucket for the hydroponics was looking a little rough, but by this afternoon, it was already perking back up and looking a lot better. So hopefully that means it's going through its process of everything, and he doesn't die.
The transplant shock. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to do anything for my garden. I'm going to try and do, since tomorrow's my short day. I'll get home when it's like super hot, and I don't want to transplant then. So I might have to wait till next week for me to do any of the transplanting in the morning.
oh, wow.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
I'm
telling
gonna
me it was
be-
100 degrees today.
I have a bunch of Cherokee purple tomatoes coming up, and they're all, most of them are at least this tall. So I need to start getting them out of that bucket and putting them in other ones.
My tomatoes are like this big.
That's
And
about how big-
my yellow pear tomatoes are about that big. So
Hey, Deb.
Hey, Deb, how's it going?
Deb.
what up, Deb?
Now, one of my
What up,
peppers is already 4.5 inches tall.
I still ain't got none in mine.
My bell peppers are not getting very big. I only had 3 of them make it out of all of them.
Although they will.
However,
Look at
the hot ones are
A little bit.
up there, and their leaves are getting big.
Mine's like that.
I'm the only one struggling here with hot peppers, and I grow in the I'm literally in the climate that would be the perfect ideal spot for them, and they're just like not doing shit.
Well, I
Yeah.
know mine were stalled up because of the rain and stuff, but then this last couple of weeks with all the humidity from the rain, the heat and stuff has really turned them on.
Oh yeah,
That doesn't count because it's a sweet pepper.
oh yeah. My heat index before I fell asleep was 107 today,
Oh, shit.
91 degrees.
Jason, we hit 100 today.
Yeah.
My heat index, I believe, was 112.
Like I said, it's just a little bit cooler here.
Yeah, no, I was looking at my window, my unit for my thermometer, and I have it sitting outside, but yeah, I think it said 112 outside in the sun. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I watered
looking right
2
now.
sets of plants, and that was it.
Yeah, because I might have to water some of my outdoor plants because we haven't had any water in about
I think
Hey,
most-
Todd, That would be this gentleman right here and this gentleman
Yeah,
right
both
here,
of
not
these
me.
guys here
For
are
what?
fruit tree growers.
I got one. I got a couple of them right now. I've only got them this year, so I'm dealing with the citrus.
I have 15.
We
How
had
many?
a high
How long
of
have you?
84 today. We had a lot of rain.
What specific trees do you need information on, Todd?
Speaking of, and Cliff, what do you feed uh, lemon trees?
They actually have a lemon and fruit herb fertilizer blend.
Cool. At least I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it'll be like an orange bag, kind of sort of. It just says on the front, it says orange and fruit, like citrus and fruit fertilizer.
Yeah.
I can grab the bag. The only problem is my bag got a big ass hole in it, so I got a
Yeah, no, don't.
alligator clamp on it.
I just wasn't sure exactly what I was looking for. I found some. They have some lemon trees at Kroger's for $30.
How big
As a
were
seed.
Hmm?
they? Eesh. Yeah, that's. And I don't know what it is. Why all of a sudden the fruit trees are getting so darn expensive? Like when I first started these like 4 or 5 years ago, I was getting them at like 15, like maximum. They were like $20 a plant. They were little tiny ones. Now they're $30 for those exact same size plants, and depends on where you get them. Now the last set I had was it was a blood orange, but that one came in good like think about a two and a half maybe 3 gallon pot. That
Well,
was $50.
30
Yeah.
bucks. $30 is the cheapest that I've seen any of them as far as lemon trees.
Yeah, like I said, I got mine at the beginning of the season. And I think I paid what I got the hibiscus, one large
Hey Moose,
Angelo tree,
Moose.
a lemon, a lime,
What up, Demusi?
and I got the pear and the peach. I think I spent like $250. But then again, I also had a pot in there and some other stuff as well.
And Todd said plums and apricots are what I wish I had.
I know I would love to have apricots here. Those things dehydrate the best.
well, Todd, if that's what you wish you had, the better next question is, what do you currently have, or is that on a wish list that you'd like to get?
And I think his problem with his pear trees or his peach trees is I think the squirrels are getting to him before they bust off.
Oh, same as me.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen mine since Saturday, but I've been looking at my plants and I have not seen any more evidence of him trying to eat the damn things yet. We shall see.
Yeah, I also happen to like apricot wine.
Apricot brandy's not too bad.
Yes, that too. But they're full of sugar, though. Oh man, are they full of sugar?
Well, if I get a chance to, those two trees I talked about yesterday, you said the persimmon, right, Jason?
Sorry, couldn't hear you.
You said the persimmon we were talking about yesterday on my channel.
Yes.
Like I said, I've heard the word, but I've never seen one until I looked up the picture. I still don't understand what they are, to be fair. They look like tomatoes. That's all I can tell you.
It's, I think it is part of the citrus family.
Yes.
I do know that they do grow in our area, in certain areas, and pawpaw fruits were the other ones. So I did some checking on that one after you left, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the pawpaw fruits being what they are, you couldn't have more than a half a cup of one at any given time because of your condition. Too much sugar. But it's got a lot of sugar for what it is. And it's high in vitamin C, iron, magnesium, manganese, and all this other stuff too. Great for you, but
Yeah.
you got to be careful with it. So,
Camoose, have you made any videos yet? I'm waiting for Camoose to make videos. He's as bad as OtterCat.
okay, I have another medical question for Matt. Due to your size and your medical condition, does the amounts of stuff you have to intake change?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
definitely.
you're larger than the average person. So your amounts are.
Well, I mean, are we talking about pain levels and stuff like that?
Sugar levels, intake, and natural sugar levels.
I don't know. I know back in the day, my sugars used to go poof, and I would have to stop doing whatever I was doing and go grab a bite to eat.
Okay,
Um,
protein over real sugar or candy?
Protein.
I know protein's supposed to be really a lot better for you than just straight up candy bars. So jerky would work better for you.
Mm.
No, I'm learning, so
Yeah.
I'm adding it up here.
But now, as far as like medical stuff, I've been to the doctors and they're looking at me like, "What's your pain level?" I'm like, "It's bad enough that the freaking pill you just gave me didn't do squat."
Right, I get that.
You know, and when I take cold medicine, I have to take more than what average people take
Well,
because it takes a lot more to get through my system.
I get that. The dose has to be higher, basically. Okay. Sorry, medical. The medic in me was just curious because Jenny is mildly diabetic. She's a type 2, but hers is just watch her diet kind of.
Uh-huh.
Not your level, but she's on that edge.
Well, I'm type 2 as well, so
You have to take pills, though. You said
yes, I take pills and a shot.
she doesn't have to. She's lost like about 20 pounds. So good on her.
Sorry, I got quiet.
I'm reading.
But yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to get out of, some stuff gotten rid of. I just wish I had one of those, like one of those tracked machines where you can have, clear out the brush.
Like a DR brush mower.
Okay, which of you has the flamethrower?
I have a flamethrower.
I kind of figured you would.
Technically, isn't a propane torch a flamethrower?
It is a flamethrower.
One of those cutting blades, the rotary ones that you see, where they clear the brush. They do a pretty good job.
Oh, you mean where basically they just stick a freaking saw blade on the end of a weed whacker?
No, not a saw blade. It's going to be like that big, like a flail
With the
But
big
with
chains?
with the teeth.
I've seen that one.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen people do that with chainsaw blades or chainsaw chains.
As long as you can manage it, Deb, with your diet, that's a good thing. And like I said, Jenny's lost a lot of weight recently because of her condition. So, good on her.
Oh, okay. Not dying now.
Jason, Deb wants to know if you're talking about a brush hog.
No, not a brush hog. It goes on one of those, like the end of a front end of a bobcat or equivalent.
Is that the one that
And
goes like this, like that?
It's a rotary on there, yes, with the teeth on there.
There's a
Tree grinder.
a couple of yard guys who do the yard work on Instagram and TikTok. One of the guys has one of those. He cuts down trees. I mean, they'll eat anything.
Oh, I know.
He calls it a giant mulcher type thing.
Yeah,
Basically, just
I only need it for like 2 hours. Yeah,
He
maybe
basically leveled a complete forest of little trees in
Oh,
about a couple hours.
it'll take up to a foot in diameter tree.
Yeah, he did that.
There's a way that you can manipulate the
It's not exactly a
rotary.
stunt
Where you
rider
can
though,
tilt it up
Jamie.
and chew into a tree
Mhm.
and push it over. Once it lay down, you just chew it all up.
And he just made mulch.
Yep, they have
Yes.
that they have one that's like a brush hog that goes on the front of a skid steer.
I think
That
that's what
works
he's
pretty
talking
good
about.
too.
Yeah, not quite a stump.
I think it's a
grinder.
Cutter King or something.
I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I love that I got one of those for like a few hours.
Basically, looks like a wood, really multiple bladed wood chipper.
It looks like a
No
big old
brush
giant flail mower that's open in the front end, but instead of having the blades on a chain, it is actually a big wood chipper.
It, a lot of the ones that I've seen here, they have it looks like a saw blade and it's got teeth on it. Their teeth are like this big, and it's the teeth is shaped just like the teeth on a chainsaw.
Yeah, but a lot bigger.
Yeah.
And also probably spinning at a higher torque.
No, actually, they're not. They're only doing maybe 3,500 RPMs.
Yeah.
It's just that they're just heavy and hydraulically driven.
Yeah, that probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having one of those myself. There's a lot of, even for just mowing the grass.
Works great for Karens.
Well, because most of those had cabs and a nice air conditioner and a radio, and
Oh, they're expensive to have somebody come out and do it too, as well. I mean,
yeah.
that would
That's why
be.
I'd rather just have the machine myself. If I had the machine myself, I'd bring it up there and be like, "Have at it."
Well, like I said, I could probably rent one, but again, it's gonna be a couple of $100.
Mm-hmm.
Then they gotta deliver it, and then they gotta come by and pick it up, and you would have to pay for the whole day.
And you also got to clean it after you're done.
Mm-hmm. Refuel it. You also pay a higher fuel cost. But yeah, I can get a lot of it done in 3 hours. I mean, I don't have, it's what, 5 acres, but I don't want to clear out all the trees. I just want to clear out certain areas. Just so I can have more garden room. Put in a couple of greenhouses.
Jason, we are currently under a flash flood warning.
Like I said, I'm surprised that you're up here even with those thunderstorms.
Got none. I got nothing over here.
We just had one earlier.
We had some rumbling earlier this afternoon, but
Yeah, I just had a little sprinkle earlier today when I was outside. It lasted for a whole 2 minutes.
in Colin, we've been under flood warnings for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah, you're lower level, I mean, flatter ground than we are here.
Floods are floods.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right now we're at a 99% humidity.
Oh, Colin, I don't think you have to worry about anything right now.
Oh, it just dumped some like an hour ago. So we don't have much left to worry about.
Yep.
Ooh, that's warm. Cliff, you're muted.
And it's funny because like Coyote and them up there on the East Coast, South Coast, whatever. Up there in Washington, they're dealing with cold.
Yeah, we don't know what the summer's going to bring. All we know is it's going to be here.
Who can play that game?
I'm going to leave that over there.
Who can play that game? I'm trying to get mine out. Mine's over here.
I am nowhere near any.
Again, we got a kukri.
right now. blocked.
I got a kukri too. Mine's just hanging way over there.
I go, "Ugh."
Hey,
Other than
any of
mine-
y'all that are part of the survival thing or thinking about the survival stuff, preparedness, if you ain't got a kukri, then you ain't got nothing.
if you don't have a sense of humor, you're gonna just die. I don't know what that is.
I do.
Oh, is that the one? Okay, I think you showed that one before.
These are some of the replacements that I gotten so far.
Oh, they're pretty. That's for sure.
They are. They work really well too.
Oh, Grace said she had 15 miles. She had a flash flood yesterday.
Chopper.
9 inches of rain. Wait, as long as you're okay, Grace. Gary says he has 3 kukris.
And I got
I had 3, 2 one of them got jacked, the other one broke.
so. I'm slowly replacing the set that I lost.
Okay, I guess I'm the odd man out. I have 0 kukris.
I have 4, and that's including the one that I made.
I do have my Tramontina machete though, which I'm really, really proud of.
Yeah, I don't have the bag like I used to, or the steel, and 2 other knives, but those will come soon.
Now, the person who really had a lot of stuff with flooding though was Rob on the Road, where he's at over in England. They flooded the entire town where he was at.
Oh yeah,
He had pictures and stuff like that. I hope it's not happening right now, because he's home more. But who knows? No, I acquired a Tramontina machete last year, and I'm really proud of that little one for $5.
I don't know how many machetes I have because they don't work the same.
Wait, okay,
I had one of the good ones and I liked it, and the handle started kind of coming apart.
Mine's a bolo machete.
Which I liked it because it was front heavy, but it wasn't like a kukri.
Right.
And it was only.
Mine's all in my office right now. I'm here in the living room.
20 inches tops. So.
But mine's not that big, but I've showed mine off before. It was like $5. I got lucky. Bought a case for it.
Well, that one.
Pockets.
I can't remember the name of it. I know it's a good name brand, but I can't remember the name of it. But eventually, hopefully either my wife or my daughter will use the paracord and then put a wrap on it.
I haven't done anything like that with mine, but that's the plan.
Because it had the rubber on the grip, which was really nice because it wouldn't slip out of your hand. But yeah, we got heat here in Texas, so.
Mine's wooden handled Tramontina, so bolo machete, so it's not too bad.
The Peanut Brittle Gallery said hello.
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 She's gonna
Just got home from church.
PBG.
Yeah, I know. I got one of those machetes over here too.
Are we going to start showing off our machetes now? I have to go get mine.
Mine's literally hanging right at the tip of my finger.
Well, mine's just around the corner right there.
Mine are all put up, and I'm not going and getting them out.
Yeah, I'm not either.
No, I have to push my chair back to the
I'd
side
have
over
to get
there.
my chair and walk across into the other room. And I got my leg up for a reason.
Now, my most expensive blade is sitting on the end of my pole saw.
My most expensive blade is hanging in. You can see it from here, and it's a official movie replica.
And just to replace the blade on that alone is about $150.
It's an expensive pole saw, and I think I know which one you're talking about because I was looking at getting one of those myself.
Yeah, that's just the blade.
Is that one of those katana folding saws or no?
No. It's the still pole saw, the manual pole saw with the hook on the end.
Pretty much same design, but different style.
Yeah, here
Better quality.
I'll get
Yeah.
it.
The still ones work on the push and the pull.
Yes.
Like the silkies, they only work on the pull. Because if you push them, you snap the blade, the fingers off of the blade. Yeah, I was looking at those over the other day when I was over at Lowe's, and I was like, I don't want to spend $300 on a pole saw.
I have two folding saws. One I have no idea what the name of it is, and the other one is a Black and Decker I got for $5 at Dollar Tree. Sorry, Dollar General.
Now the only place I can get this is at the still dealer or online. So it comes with a scabbard, a hard scabbard.
I've seen those.
Yes. Unlock it, and it comes out.
That's kind of cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to reach out and touch somebody, you
Yeah,
can.
this is just the blade only. This part is separate. That was not the expensive part. That's the expensive part of the saw. Mm-hmm. And yes, that is sharp right there too as well.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, that's designed to.
Yeah, just so you can get these little branches. So, tink. This is also sharp too. Only on one side.
Right.
Yeah, this is so you can actually grab the branch and pull it out of the tree. This here has got the little, 3/4 inch or smaller. You just put it right up against there and just snap it right off. But yeah, it's actually been pretty good. This is one of my presents I bought when I retired from the industry. The whole setup cost me was close to $600 because I even got the pruners that came with it too as well. So with the rope and just tug it, and my pole saw is telescopic. I can get up to 18 feet. So it's just going to be the Still PP 800. And that was one of my things I bought for myself when I retired. And when the city was over here trimming the trees around the power pole, they were just using like Fiskars and some other stuff. And it says, here, let me give you guys a helping hand. I walked out there with that, and they're all like, what the heck is that? And I grabbed a branch about that big around, 7 swipes on the ground. They're all like, are you serious? What is that? And I showed it to them, and I let them use it for, a little bit each. And they're going, I said, you guys need to get a hold of your supervisor and tell them you need a couple of these.
About
Nice.
A little bit old school, Jason.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a flesh cut.
I have no idea what brand it is. Ian got this for me at the flea market one year as a Father's Day gift.
I wouldn't doubt it if that was from A.M. Leonard.
I can't tell because I can't read. There's nothing on the blade. There's nothing on the handle. There's no markings.
And again,
I just get the cheap ones.
Has a handle. Yeah. You know what? I got spoiled at work, so we didn't have the cheap stuff. And when I did buy the cheap stuff, I'm going, yeah, I see the difference now. So that's why I got this.
But I don't buy it just because I can afford it. That is part of it. But yes, I also buy it with second purposes. If I have to replace the blade on it, the old blade is not going anywhere. It's going in the shop and will be turned into something cool.
This may be just a teeny little pruning saw. This thing has lasted me for years without issue.
That's what I keep in my cleaning kit.
It works. For $5, I carry this in my everyday carry bag.
I just found almost it's going to be surprising for you, Jason. I just looked on A.M. Leonard. Went to their website. They've got the 21-foot telescoping pole with the 15.375-inch Sentinel blade, or Sentai blade, similar to yours. $450.
Yeah. Am Leonard doesn't sell junky stuff.
No,
That's
that
like Murdoch's. Murdoch's has them too. I just don't know what the prices are.
Here's that Traumatina I was telling you about.
See, that my machete is similar to that one, except it has the fancy grip on it.
Yeah,
Those are
I don't
good.
use machete a whole lot. That's why I got the Harbor Freight.
Yeah, I don't.
And this
Those
is the case I picked up for it. The marbles. It's got like 3
I
pouches.
should have been using today, but I didn't use it.
Dan says, Confucius say, cut tree down, then cut branch, no meat, long pole. Need or need? You must have forgot the D.
probably autocorrect to T.
Yeah, like I said, I worked in an environment where we had the top of the line equipment, and
You had a budget.
sorry, I got spoiled.
You had a budget.
Even though if I'm on a budget, I will save up for that particular item.
No, I mean you guys had a high budget. Some people don't.
Well, yeah, because you needed something that's going to last a long time. If you kept buying the cheap stuff over and over again, you're paying way too much for tools.
Yeah, I can understand that.
you are. 100% agree with you there.
Oh, that's cool, Gary. I'd love to see that one. Military issue machetes are kind of cool. Ian's got one.
Yeah, you know what? I cannot find my little handheld chainsaw. I've been looking for 2 days for it.
Is that the powered one you picked up?
Yeah, my little battery powered one. I got the
Those
battery.
things are handy. I found
They're
them
awesome.
I found them on sale, and I told Texans. I showed her, and she was like, "I was like, you could use it," and she was. So I bought 2 of them for like $15.
Yeah, they're cheap, and when the batteries are dead, if you can get another battery for it, fine. If not, it'll be cheaper just to buy a whole new case. They usually come with 2 batteries.
But well, you could also that's the other thing you can go on Amazon and you can get adapter kits to whatever batteries you have. Like
Yeah,
if you're a DeWalt guy, you can get an adapter to use your DeWalt batteries. They have it for just about every big company brand.
DeWalt has a little chainsaw. That thing is wicked.
Yeah, but that thing's like fucking
I
expensive.
know it's a lot of money.
$400 for that little thing.
Yes.
I can't justify the cost. So
Well, yeah,
And
same
you
here.
think that's bad? Go look at Makita's.
Yeah.
Their small one's like $500, but they have an 18-inch that's only like $480.
would it be better just to buy a freaking regular chainsaw that's not battery powered?
It depends.
Well, like I said, I've been around the gasoline powder equipment so much. My hearing is shot. I don't like being around it if I don't have to. That's one of the reasons why I went electric, so I don't have to wear the hearing protection.
If you live in a subdivision, you can't. Most of them HOAs won't allow you to fire up a chainsaw.
Unless it's an emergency.
But battery versus gas, you can throw the battery powered one in the back of your truck or in the back seat, and you don't have to worry about gas getting all over everything or smelling gas.
Yeah, but if it
And
dies
if you're
in
in-
the middle of doing something, you have to wait to get another battery charge unless you have a spare battery.
That's why you take
Well,
multiple batteries.
Most of them come with extra batteries. The small
Yeah, mine
ones.
came with 2 batteries. But for the life of me, I cannot find that little chainsaw. I'm looking
Yeah,
for
but
2.
the ones that they normally come with are the freaking 2 amp hour batteries, so the little tiny ones.
Yeah,
But you can get the big like 4 amp hour ones. Yeah, that's that.
That's a
stupid
2 amp
little
hour,
2 amp one. But you can get the 4 or the 5 amp ones, and
Yeah.
you put 2 of those in there. That little chainsaw runs
Well,
probably.
this was also 21 volts. So I know they make bigger ones, but this is a lithium ion, and I needed my glasses even more to read it. You know what, Gary? Those egos. Yeah, I think those are way overpriced for those batteries. $600 for a battery.
Yeah, Those big ass
See-
green ones.
And most of the time, when you're buying battery powered, you're paying for the battery.
Yeah. Well, the Ego has that electric mower. You can run it off of 2 batteries. You're not going far.
Yeah.
That thing needs 6 batteries.
Mm-hmm.
It only comes with 2.
Now, to be honest, DeWalt's not any better. You can get those damn battery packs are like $200 for like one battery.
That's when you do your due diligence and go on Amazon because you can get them cheaper.
Not necessarily. I think the sale is ending here on Father's Day, but currently they have, if you buy the charger and I think it's 2 of the 4 amp hour batteries, you get 2 tools with it for free. Of that particular individual tools with that item number.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about just buying straight up batteries because I was looking because I have Makita, the little blue one, and the reason being is because mine's different than everybody else's, so they can't get them mixed up. But I've had to replace the batteries, and I was looking at the big box stores, and I'm like, $100 for one stinking battery. You can. I went on Amazon and I got 2 of them for $30.
Oh wow.
Okay, so Amazon has this weird one. It's not really
No,
technically a DeWalt. It's a 20 volt max, 12 amp hour battery. You get a 2-pack for $44, but again, it says it's compatible with DeWalt, but again, it's not the standard DeWalt. Ah, did you guys hear that?
Yes, I did.
That was my shoulder. That's
I heard that one.
And
a bit.
I'm sorry, but if I'm going to buy a battery powered chainsaw, I'm not going to go for name brand. I'll go to. They sell them at Harbor Freight. I think you can get one, a 16-inch one, for like $100.
Yeah.
Now you'll have to buy the battery separate, but
Oh, they also have the corded ones too that you can just plug. If you have a battery bank, you can just plug that into the battery bank.
Well, yeah, like I said, I have a electric one. I got the Craftsman. I don't use it often enough to justify.
I have
high
the Weed Eater brand electric one, and it works fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with those.
No,
It's
I'm not
older.
earning a living with it. If I was earning a living and using tools, you better believe I have the higher brand tools.
Oh yeah.
And
They're going to have a better replacement, better quality, better customer service.
I don't have to use the battery powered ones anymore because I have a solar powered generator.
Yep.
And this thing will run my lights and stuff for 3 hours and still be at half charge.
Well, I'm assuming that'll run the lights that you need for 3 hours, not your entire house lights.
Yeah, no. I have not. It doesn't have 220, so I can't just trade. But I can plug my computer into it and run my computer and fan for. I think I did it for like 6 hours.
That's not bad.
So, but I got it for when I go fishing. I can run my lights, and I don't have to hear the gas motor.
Yep.
I can also charge my phone while I'm out, if I remember to bring it with me.
Well, that's why I got that 600 watt unit, is for when I went to the camp meetup with Colin and all them in Iowa.
Yeah.
I never. Every one of our campsites had power. Like that whole strip that we were on, we all had power. Everybody over there was using the actual campsite provided power plug-in. I was just running off a 600 amp watt.
Well, I would charge my lights during the daytime with the solar lights.
We were right across from the power bank. The power.
When we had our meetup, I took mine with me and I didn't use it until the last night, and that was because I didn't want to mess with the electrical cords in the pouring down rain.
Yeah, that does suck. Mine actually
and also
went.
with the pool inside the tent.
Yep.
But, yeah, always good to have them. Dude, I had mine out there in it because I had the unit under the canopy, and then I had the solar panels just kind of chilling outside, facing what I was assuming would be the south direction, south facing area. And I just kind of had them propped up against the edge of my shelter frame, and that thing pretty much stayed charged the whole time. Charged my phone on it, ran a little 10-inch, like little 4-inch fan off of it.
What's the wattage on that one, Cliff?
My little unit was 600 watts,
Not bad though.
but that came with the 100-watt solar panel.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's like 260.
But I also have the 2200 unit with the 200-watt solar panels, or two 200-watt solar panels.
And the one thing that I like about mine is if the battery on it's going low and it's daytime and I'm using it, I can hook up my solar panel to it and charge it while I'm using it.
Using it, yep.
Or I can plug my phone charger straight into the back of it and charge my phone on the back of the solar panel.
So you want to run it? You want to do a faster way of charging it? You hook the solar panel up and plug it into the AC. That thing will charge mad quick. Probably not good for the unit, but your unit also looked like it had a cooling fan on it, so it wouldn't over. So they designed them so they don't overheat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't
just
know
start
power
charging
station
my
back around. So.
Yeah. So Gary says he's got the electric pole saw. Again, we didn't have them when I was there. They might have them now, but a lot of times we just had the telescopic ones we had can go up to, was it? I think it was like 14 feet. Those things were just too darn heavy.
No, it's not. Yeah, they're top heavy. You got to hold them all weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna hop off of here. I'll be in the chat, but I gotta go take care of some stuff.
I did that before I got started my live.
I think I'm gonna pop down because I'm exhausted. That was the most activity I've had all week. So I will catch you hopefully tomorrow. So be well, everybody. I love you guys.
Be well.
Talk to you later.
As Joker says, you should live and be well.
Live and be well.
You get out there, Mr. Gary.
And I did watch that one. Finally, Jason, that was a big ass rat.
What, last night?
Yeah, the other night, or like a couple weeks, last week I think it was. That
Oh yeah,
one?
2 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
that
see
was
the last night one.
I got another one last night.
Night, Gary. No, did you? Another big ass one?
He's only 12 inches average. Yeah, it's kind of hard to think. 12-inch rat is average.
No, it's not, because I've seen bigger rats and I've seen smaller rats. It just depends on where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I've seen tons of YouTube videos or where they're doing like the MilDot spec stuff on farms, kind of similar to what I forgot his name already, but yeah, you get like the rat and the body of the rat's like 15 inches, and then you still got like another 9 inches of tail.
Yeah, I don't have them that big here yet. Well, I think we call those nutria because it is a nutria rat.
Yeah, but I mean, when you get a rat that's big enough to eat as a solid meal alone, that's a big ass rat.
Oh yeah,
that is a big rat.
Yeah, I just happened to right there in Collins Live, I happened to look up and there he was. It was like, in any movement I did, he spooked right away. So he was coming in and out, in and out. He would be gone for like about 20 minutes, come back, run, grab a seed. run away. Other times he would pop around. He would sit for like about a second and a half as he's moving around. Then he sat for 1 second too long, and I was already beat it up on that spot. Picked him off.
Got him.
All on video.
Damn it, I smashed my button. Well, sucks for that rat.
Yeah, so that's kind of one of the smaller ones I've picked off here. I've gotten some of the smaller ones in traps. Like I said, these are around that 8 to 11 inches is about the average here where I'm at. Again, I've gotten 16 inchers. I've gotten one of those.
Well, it's not like they don't exist.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I remember the first one I picked off. I had to go in the house, leave the shop door open, and sit inside there where it was dark, where I had the light out here. And when I went for the dog food, picked it off. And I actually managed to find that pellet.
Oh, nice. All right,
'Cause
Deb. See you later.
All right, good night, Deb. Passed through the rat, hit the ground, bounced up off the ground, hit the concrete stand I made for the air conditioner at the time. So this was a long time ago before this one. Bounced off of that, hit the ceiling, bounced off the ceiling, hit the wall on the house side of the shop, and bounced and landed in front of the steps.
Nice. 3 ricochets and it was just chillaxing right there.
Technically 4. Floor, wall, ceiling, wall.
So floor, wall, squared, ceiling.
Yeah. Floor, wall, ceiling, wall again. That's what I would, the only thing at the time I had was the FX. A nice, beautiful black beauty.
Yeah.
Maybe
I have one left. One.
In 22 caliber. I sent you the link.
I know, and the sad part is I lost the free. I'll have to go back to their site to check them out again. But yeah, my last one.
See right there. Get your outdoor gear at Pyramid Air. It's scrolling.
I had it, which was weird.
Anybody in the chat that is watching this, sign up at Pyramid Air before you buy anything, because you want to collect your reward points. For every $1 you spend, you get 1 point. I have enough now where I can actually get an order. All right, that's fine.
1 point. What was it? 40. 1 point for every $45, or the other way around? Or how does the point system work on that one?
Yeah, like I said, for you, just buy 4, get the 1 for free. And I believe those were the JSBs.
Yeah, they were the FS or JS.
The center point. Was it center point? No, it was.
No, those were the ones you sent me. Was the flats, the wads.
The wad cutters. Oh yeah, those things work. Even though they're designed for paper, they still do the job. But they're at 18 grains though.
Yeah, that shouldn't have any issue with that at all, Runa.
Those will work perfect for squirrels.
Yeah, they have the 14 grain as well. They also have the 12 grain.
Oh no! Stay with the either 14, 16, or 18. The 12 is going to be going a little bit too fast, and it'll start to get unstable, especially at max pump for you.
We also have the 13.7. Those are the H&N Sports. But I think the dead center ones are the ones I probably need to go to with either the 14.8s or the 1880s.
Yeah, the 1880s will be just fine. Yeah, unfortunately, the barrel in yours is so old, it doesn't have enough spin for slugs.
I don't even know if that barrel's even rifled.
Oh, it's
It is, and
rifled.
they're probably not very. Oh, here we go. They've got some 1540s, 1542s for. Those are the Gamos. Those are the training pellets. Look, again, 250.
Yeah, everything went to 250 to try and keep the cost down. It's still like the same cost, but you're only getting like half the product as we used to 5 years ago.
Yeah, for the exact same price.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are the JTS rounds. Yeah, I think I'm probably just thinking the 14 grain ones. I could always do two of each and then pick a random to see what else I have in here for.
Now the H&N Barracuda, those are pretty sweet. Now the Hunter Extremes, those are a frag as well. Or you can hey, just grab the a tin of the 80s and see how that does.
Could do that. Don't know if they're still doing the thing here. Let's unlock perks.
I mean, those are great for short distance too. After a longer distance, they do lose their oomph. Yeah, when you go to like the jumbo, let's see, the heavies. These ones are actually a little bit longer, so they stay in flight. They're a little bit more stable. Yeah, my CO2 loves those for short distances.
Because I've got a crud ton of the hollow point ones.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 2 packs of the Diablos. And
See,
I've
I
got,
want to try those new halos.
yes, yeah, I've got the similar one to like the Dracula, but that's what the Diablo is, technically. I might consider the Barracudas. Ooh, now that's nasty.
With you
No,
find
the
the
Sig,
halos?
no, the Sig Sauer pellet variety. One, I forget it's a hollow point, but it's a hex hollow point.
Yeah, that's just like the H&M. Yeah, was it? Yeah, the H&M Barracudas Extreme, the Hunter Extreme.
Yeah,
Looks like it's got a
that
little
one's
Phillips.
more like a screwdriver.
Yes, like the Phillips. Yes.
Yeah, but the Sig Sauer pellet variety, look, you got the looks like rounded, semi-round point, and then one of these rounds, it literally looks like um, the hex tool that you need that special key for that's got the dimple in it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it basically looks like a hex nut with a dimple in the middle, or like a nipple. God, it looks like it would hurt hitting anything. Yeah, I think because I've got I have the atomics. Or no, actually, I don't have the atomics. I had the Diablos.
Oh, there we go. Deb just put up a that one there. I just now happen to see that one.
It's not really a hollow point, more like a recessed, in my opinion. I'm looking at now. I found one with the slightly larger view, and it's actually not even a hex nut.
There's nothing wrong with those hollow point premieres either. Those will still do the job.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking to see what I want to possibly get if I decide to get the package. I might actually just try the hunter barracudas.
Yeah, if you want to, just get you buy the four different ones, and you get the fifth one for free. And again, you get to choose that one. It'll be the cheapest one. Will be your free one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's always how it is at every company. People I don't understand is like you're not going to get the most expensive pizza free just because you buy two or three of them.
Yeah. Now, then you can do you set it up for the distance that you need, and quick clean your barrel, pull a couple of patches through, um, shoot like 10 of them, find out what kind of group you're getting, and then do that with each individual pellet from each 10. Then you choose the one that has the tightest pattern.
Yeah, I don't have a sled set up for all of that stuff, like at all. Never have. I just manually shoot. Most I'm ever going to do is I'll probably just get like a, if at best, assuming I still have the sandbag somewhere,
Yeah,
I can use that. But majority of the time when I used to shoot, it was always a table in my hand.
yeah. Now, like I said, your most effective, you need to get a chronograph, unfortunately, so you can find out what speed you're at certain pumps. Because at certain speeds, you'll get different patterns or different groups.
Yeah. I'm just checking to see what
They
we
got
got.
inexpensive ones on Amazon. I mean, they're not too terribly expensive, unless you get like a deluxe one. It's a whole big old kit. But I got that little simple one. It's like I think they're like $50, $60, and all it does is tell you how fast it's going. It does nothing else. No recording, no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth.
I'm going to ask you a random one here, Jason, for the Pyramid Air since they're doing that buy four get one free. If I went with this variety pack, would that can be considered one pack of bullets? Because it is
Mm,
technically three different tins.
It would be considered as one, I believe. Now, if it's got the hyper points in it, don't bother.
No, this one's got the domed, the round, and then the hollow point,
Yeah, try those.
and then that's that one. But those are the 6 hour ones.
Yeah,
Those are, I believe that thing said it
those
was
become 100 a piece in the package.
250 each.
250 each.
Yeah,
And it's got how many variety in there?
it's a three pack variety from the looks of it.
Oh, really?
You got round, domed, and hollow point. Here, let me do this.
That's a lot of pellets. How much is that?
$32.
Oh, well, there. Ouch.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be the same no matter what because no matter how
Yeah.
you do it, here, I'll throw that in here for you. I don't know where my shit at. Damn it. I hit the wrong button. There's that, just so you can be on the same page I'm looking at.
Waiting for it. Get over here and.
Because I mean, if you look at the individual pricing of each tin, they're anywhere between
Yeah.
$11 and like $12. So I get the three pack at $32. I'm really paying the exact same price for So yeah, if I get the rounds, it's $9.99. The hollow
The
point,
venom, the zero, and the dagger. Okay.
yeah, the hollow point ones are $15.99 for the 6 hours, and I'm not even seeing the other ones in here, which are the domed. So I'm assuming the domed are going to be the around the other $9.99 or the $11.99 mark.
Well, that's not price per round is really good though. 0.043 cents a round.
Yeah.
That is cheap when you look at it that way.
I would love to
I think that
find.
would be considered as one because it's a package deal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like I said, 6 Hour also has the wad cutters, by the way.
Ooh, I'll have to see if I can find those. Stop it.
Yeah, mix and match, get 4 free. Get the fourth for free when viewing this offer. So for the free ammo, it's right there, right below it.
I wasn't even paying attention. What now?
Right underneath those 3 tins that you see.
Yeah.
It says underneath their free ammo, mix and match. Get the fourth free view offer. So you just click and view the offer and see what it is.
Oh, now I have to. I went too far back on my thing here.
Yeah. Those venoms are actually really light.
Oops.
I said there's
Actually, most of the other way though. I should have probably put.
yeah, I'm actually looking at the JSB Match Diablo Hades. 16 grains. That's on sale for $19.99. Wow, the ammo has gotten expensive. Holy smokes.
That's what I'm saying. This stuff is not cheap right now.
Yeah, a lot of people have actually swapped. They've gone to air. You know what? I'm tempted to. You know what? I'm adding that to my cart. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me get logged in. I'm logged in. I saw something here. Where'd it go? I want to try those.
See, I'm not getting that offer for the. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, there it is. A mix and match, get 50.
Yeah, so they're actually carrying the CCI now. Slugs.
I would end up having to spend.
Those are 35 grains, though. Jeez. That's me moving slow.
4 of these. I'd still almost be spending just about damn near $100 just buying ammo.
Again, well, like I said, let's
I would get that free shipping though if I did.
Let's see.
Because I think they're still, because I popped up on that one earlier, said something about free shipping at $100 or more, or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was what that shit said earlier. There's also the get $10 off, so it could probably be a little cheaper.
I mean, you can always throw that in there.
Because I might have to just buy me some of the cleaning pellets.
You know, I haven't had any whole luck with those.
Really?
Yeah. I think they're more of a gimmicky. I mean, they do clean out something, but it's not going to be deep clean as like pulling out a patch or pulling a patch through.
Yeah, that's easy. I could just run a piece of string with a through there and just run. It wouldn't be the first time I've done it, but then again, I don't shoot that thing all that often, so it's not like I have tons of like metal debris or aluminum debris. Sorry, lead debris in there.
There you go, Cliff.
That's funny. I just clicked off the screen right as that popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pumper though, ain't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But look how nice it is for what you're paying for.
Yeah, it's a right-handed style too, so it's perfect for me. And that's the 22. So 160 for a 22 is not too bad. It's actually not too bad for even a set of the 177s.
And yeah, and it comes with a single shot tray. Also comes with a magazine, and you can also put a scope on it. Like I said, the perfect scope is going to be that little 4-power scope. Is all you need. You don't need, a 6-25. You don't need that.
Okay, so I'm guessing the way this stuff works is it's basically 1 point per dollar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1 point per dollar that you spend.
Yeah, because I'm looking, it says right here, earn 160 bullseye bucks, and that's about 160. So, figured.
Oh, what's this? I have new perks. I got new
Jesus
rewards. Hold on.
Christ, 3 to 15 pumps,
Yes,
and that is 800 FPS. But that is it 800 FPS at 3 pumps, or is that 800 FPS at 15 pumps?
at the full 15 pumps. It also depends on what weight of pellet that you're using. Oh, I'm up to silver.
Let's see, almost got 17 foot pounds of energy. Yeah, loudness is a medium, so that's going to be probably louder than my bench.
It'll be about the same as your Benjamin.
How
Like I
is
said,
it a repeater if you have to keep pumping it?
well, what's nice is, you pump it 3 times, and then after that, it's like you're pumping it 3 times with the pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, that's when you go to pre-charged pneumatic like I got.
I do. Well, see, the thing is, I don't mind the manual pump rifle because it takes
Yeah.
longer to go through your ammo than it would for a PCP
Oh yeah.
with a clip in it or whatever.
Again, yours sits a lot. You don't use it a whole lot. That is perfect. You should be storing it with at least 1 pump in it.
I think if I remember right, the manual tool recommended that I didn't do that.
Oh, okay, did it? Oh, so that's
But
right.
again, that manual, the last time I read that manual, I was
Yeah, yours is like in
or
the
9.
80s. Yeah, yours is like made in the 80s. I keep forgetting it's not the modern ones.
Yeah, that one is the. Yeah, I think you have to keep it for the modern ones to keep that seal pressure. The
Yeah,
pressure
we
on
have to keep them
steel.
charged. Yes.
Yeah. But mine, I've never had an issue with it. Don't have. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, I forgot to charge the Black Ratter.
Ooh, is it all running on E?
And thank you everybody for watching that video. Thank you. That got me 1,100 views. Thank you.
Nice.
And the Notos is not that expensive. It's budget friendly. Now, all the stuff I put on it, yeah, it adds up.
Well, yeah, it's budget friendly until you start adding scope, extra trigger.
And you get I would like to swap out, I like to put a larger foregrip on it. I guess I should get a hold of a buck rail. But I love the offset sights, though. The 45 degrees.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to shoot with that. That would just like throw my eyesight off. It'd be like how Jesus Christ, what the martial artist technically does actually have a black belt, but always did the weird movies from damn it, my brain shut off. Not Jean-Claude Van Damme, it's the other dude who got really fat when he was older.
Oh, and left the country to go live in a communist nation?
I think
No, we don't speak his name.
God damn it. What's
He
it?
played in the movie with the ship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where the terrorists take over and he has to wipe them all out.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. At least you knew who the heck I was talking about.
Yeah.
If I would have had, I was like, my brain was, I cannot process his name. Like it just not there. I always hated the way he held a gun, and like it drove that bothered me so much, and I don't know why.
Yeah, like I said, the Notos is a good one. It's inexpensive. Now the Jet, you have to have a moderator with that one. Yes, you do. Like I said, the Notos I have, it's one of the newer ones. It does have the moderator on there that is permanently on there. so I can't put a nice can on the end of that. But like I said, it's quiet. It's really, really quiet. Molly was kind of like nodding off last night when I got that rat. She didn't jump and startle.
Just because she was half asleep.
Yeah. The quietest one I have, believe it or not, is the FX. But then again, I have.
You got a high end mod or the high end suppressor on that one, don't
No,
you?
I don't. I got the buck rail. $40.
That's essentially a suppressor.
It is. It's a moderator suppressor, whatever you want to call it. But it's for air guns only. YouTube air guns only.
Yeah, AI mods, YouTube, AI mods.
Yes. Yeah, but I decided to grab the one for the 22-25 caliber. So in case I did get a 25 caliber, actually that's all it came with it. And by the way, I found out that one is the long.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. So that's why it puts out a little bit more power.
Got a little bit more accuracy too, because you still have the that's what an additional 6 inches.
Yeah, that's that McCavity arms, but that's the first generation, the M2. You know, ever since it fell, I still have not sighted it in yet. I just when I come home, I hurt so bad.
Yeah, you don't want to do nothing when you do it half the time. I don't want to do any yard work when I get home, but I do it anyway because if I don't, it'll never get done.
You know what? If I didn't hurt, I'd be fine. Like I said, before I started hurting, I would come home and I would do some work. Now that I'm hurting, it's I come home and I sit down for at least an hour, so it gives me enough to stop hurting enough. Then I can get up and I can do stuff.
I feel you on that one. I'll be getting there myself sooner or later.
Yeah. And with the arthritis and that sciatic nerve.
Oh, yeah, that definitely doesn't help.
Yeah, I still have to get up real easy in the morning because of my right foot. It still hurts, but not in the heel anymore. I've gotten all the shots and everything else for that. I'm doing fine with that. It just sometimes it feels like I've got a half-inch flat stone around my just behind the toes. And I got 6 pairs of socks with my shoe tied too tight. That's how it feels.
Yeah, I know that pinch.
Yeah. So I'm trying a new thing, and I hate it. Now it does feel like I'm walking with something underneath my foot because there is. They give me a little pad to put underneath, the middle of my foot, right there with the ball of the foot. I hate it. It hurts. So I took it out.
And hurts less now.
Oh yeah. As long as I'm in my slippers or bare feet, I am fine. I don't hurt as bad. Anytime I put shoes on, no.
Could just be that the front of your shoes just not wide enough for your foot.
Well, I got the wide shoes. I got a pair of shoes that I've really worn out. They don't hurt.
See, my feet only start hurting when my shoe starts getting worn out, and I get, the insulation or cushion starts to, basically break down or compress to almost nothing.
But again, people, get your outdoor gear at Pyramid Air.
Dot.
Yeah.
Com. / / No, I'm just kidding. Don't do the / /
And don't forget to create an account first before you buy anything. Don't buy anything the first day you're on there. Search around. Again, write down what you need to have done and what it is capable that you need to have done and work from there. If you're just after pigeons, rats, mice, 17722, anything between 650 to 800 feet per second will be perfect.
Well, my problem here is if I buy any more pellets, I don't think I'm ever going to run out.
Certain ones I've kind of like been holding off when I shoot
Four,
those, so
eight,
I got to remember my holdover and my windage.
1,300. Doesn't tell me how many's in this one, which is kind of annoying. 250. I'm at 1550, 1570. Plus, I still have like 5 cases over here. Let's see what I got over here. I got shit ton of
Yeah, let's see. If you guys live in town and you have the funds,
15. So I've got 5 cases, Jason. I'm already at 1,500, almost 2,000 rounds. There's 1950, 2,200.
Mhm.
That one's almost empty, but originally that would have been another 250. So yeah, 2,450, 2,750, and yeah, like I have like 3,200 rounds of ammo just sitting here. Now you
really,
probably have like 4 times that amount, but you shoot a lot more than I do.
yeah, I do. Oh man, they're out of stock. They got the new Umrex Notos Generation 2 PCP air rifle. I was just trying to find something that's compact, that's inexpensive.
Let's see, now these are the 14.3. Most of everything I have, I'm just noticing, is a 14.3 grain. Well, except for these super points, these are 17s.
And they got the carbine. They still have this. Is this one in stock? This one is currently in stock. So the gun only. This is exactly what I have here. Okay, it's a little carbine. It's only right now $284.99. Yes, I know it sounds like a lot of money, but that is actually in the budget realm.
Ooh.
Okay. Then you still need a hand pump. You know, a decent scope. You can get a Pinty. You can get an Ultima. I mean, you're not shooting long distance. You're doing really, really, really short. The whole thing is only as long as my arm. I think total length with the moderator, everything, I believe is 30 inches, maybe 31 inches. You see that and everything. Yep, 31 inches. That's pretty good for eyeballing it. It's just a little carbine. Max velocity is 700 feet per second. Muzzle energy is at 13 foot-pounds of energy. You can dispatch a raccoon if it's in a trap. You got to be really close. I would not hunt raccoons with this. Comes with magazines, single shot tray. You can use it as a pistol, or you can use it as a carbine. I mean, it's not bad. Of course, yeah. After I buy the magazines, they drop the price. Thanks, Pyramid Air.
Doing it just for you, Jason.
No, it went from $21 to $16.99, or $21.99 to $16.99. It's like, oh, you son of a
Turds.
yeah, no kidding.
Turds.
I could have saved $8.
Send him back, be like, yeah. No, send him back and then buy the 4 for $5. Or 5 for 4?
See again here. Let me pull this up so everybody can see what I am talking about. I know we're going a little bit over, but where's it at? Screen.
I do like those ones with the 17 grain.
Okay, that is a little Umrex Notos, 31 inches long. This thing is like awesome. Okay, it's perfect for rats, mice, pigeons, anything kind of on the very small game. You can't take the moderator off. It's permanent.
Sorry for the squeaky chair.
Yeah,
If you hear it, I'm sorry, folks.
and that's the charging lever. There's the magazine. There's the charging lever. And I said, what is it? I get like 4 magazines out of it before it starts falling off the reg. And if everybody's wondering if it starts falling off the reg, that means the regulator, the air pressure has dropped below what the regulator can hold back. So your shots will drop because there's not enough air to push it downrange.
Yeah, not enough PSI to
Again,
get over there.
rabbits, squirrels, target practice. Noise level is 82 decibels, so it's not scary loud. Yeah, unfortunately, you do have to have a high power, high pressure air pump. Either you can get an electric one, or you can get a hand pump. It looks like a bicycle pump.
But you'll be doing that for a while.
And actually, with these small carbines, it's not a whole lot. Maybe 25 pumps. If you get down to the reg, 30 pumps. Where is my pods? Again, they have archery. They have regular powder burner ammo now too as well. Optics. You don't need night vision mounting rings. You can even do a red dot if you're okay with that. 1-inch tubes. I think that one I have is a 1-inch tube. I don't see Optima on there no more. But yeah, you can go here to their filter. You can bring everything down. This one right here would be a good one. That's the 3x9. Stay away from that one.
I think currently you and me are the only ones in here.
I think so too.
So just check the YouTube side. I only said 1 watching.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that's 1. That 14 people ain't lurking.
Yeah. Now the Hawkeye here would be nice. That will be a good one. The Axion would be good for the price point. Again, it's just a fixed 4 magnification. The Hawk is a 3 magnification. It's going to be nothing special. You're not going to take this thing out and shoot mice in the dark at 100 yards. You're not going to do it. You're going to be within 30 yards. It's going to be its best effective range. Remember, you're hitting the target the size of a $50 or smaller. So, I mean, that's really, really good right there. Now, what's my Optima? Shoot. Optics, is it 30 millimeter? You're getting tired too, huh?
Nah, dude, I've been tired. The sad part is I slept rather decent last night, but I don't know what it was. The 2 hours I was out in the sun just wiped me out for some
Oh, and
reason.
I got out there about 9:30, and I didn't come in until like 3 o'clock.
And that's normally how I do it. I watered my sunflowers and I watered my beans and onions on that side, and I was like, screw this. It is just too fucking hot out here.
Again, that is perfect for backyard, quiet. Make sure you check your local laws and regulations, please. That's the one I have to emphasize. If give you guys the information the most, you got to check it.
Emphasize.
Emphasize that the most. Please check your local laws.
I've been
Okay.
waiting for this damn bastard to come down my street for 3 days because I keep hearing him. Now he drives down my street and I'm inside.
Now there are
Stupid
certain
ice.
ways that you can get around it. Like I said, there was a city that I lived in that you could not use these in, but I go, well, wait a minute. If I have a private backyard air gun range, and that's how I did it.
We have fencing around here. I live in an area where people shoot guns constantly. If I'm sitting
Yeah,
out there in the front yard with a damn air rifle, ain't no one gonna say nothing.
no,
Like,
but yeah,
not a damn thing.
as long as you're not disturbing anybody or anything. Yeah. Again, like I said, I have actually it's Molly's. She has the QB78S. It's in 177. It's a synthetic stock, hence the S. I put that moderator like this on there. I thought I squibbed around.
Oh shit, really?
That's how quiet that thing is.
All you hear is poop.
No, you're because I shot it into a my Kevlar um, uh, backstop there, and it moved. But when I first heard the sound, I forgot to look where I was hitting, and I go, "Oh shit! I just really just squib around." So I had to pull it apart. I had a chamber another one, and I had to put a piece of paper in front of it and pull the trigger, and it moved. I go, "Okay, I didn't squib around." So I put an aluminum can back up in there, and I hit the aluminum can. Aluminum can moved just like it normally does, but it is just so stupid quiet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it was just like, wow. That's CO2, 177, 700 feet per second with a
That's pretty damn good for a CO2.
yeah. That's usually at 70, 75 degrees. Again, that's 177. There's not a whole lot of weight moving through the air.
Yeah, that's a relatively
That's the
small
thing,
pellet.
yes. So perfect for up close rats and mice. Rabbit, you would have to be really really good. And I think that thing's only producing maybe 10 foot-pounds.
Yeah,
I was-
rabbit, you got to get either directly in the spine of the back of the neck, one of the eyeballs, or you got to get it right in the heart.
Let's see.
And even then, that's a rabbit's heart is not that big.
No, it's not.
Shooting at something roughly in an animal that size would be what? Just about half the size of a walnut, or about the size of a walnut.
If I remember correctly, I think that one was. If I had the
Grace is still here.
7.9 grains, and I think it was like just a little over 600 feet per second.
Glad you're still with us, Grace.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry, Daniel, if I missed what you said. I thought it was somebody else entirely. I apologize. I'm tired.
I actually had a nap today, so
I tried. Didn't work.
you tried, it didn't work.
I tried. It didn't work.
Well,
I had the air conditioner on and everything. I just sat there, just uncomfortable.
okay. Wait, it's 7.9 grains, so 7. We'll just say 8 grains.
Pretty much.
8 grains. Velocity is around about maybe 600 feet per second. Uh, actually, it's like 6.393 foot pounds.
Damn. So just basically 7 foot-pounds.
Yeah, more closer to six. Yes, and that's to be when it's cold. Yeah, if anybody is interested in something like that, I have the bullet energy calculator. So if you know the speed of your round and the weight of your round, it gives you the approximate foot pounds of energy. Yeah, like I said, my FX is doing about if I'm shooting a 16 grain pellet and I'm hitting like 825, 860, 25. No, I'm at 32, 24 foot pounds with the 16 grain, or is that with the 18 grain?
Ooh.
I can't remember. It's been that long. I'm gonna have to dig out the chronograph and redo everything and actually make a chart. Or was it the 18 grain? I can't remember if it was 18. Yeah, that's that 30. That's almost 30 foot pounds of energy, just in 2 grains of difference in weight. I mean, they got some 177 air rifles that are pre-charged pneumatic that are pushing, a uh, a 12 grain pellet, 950 feet per second for 27 foot pounds of energy. And what's funny is my Barra 1866 multi pump. If I do 6 pumps on that and I use my slugs in there, I'm hitting the same spot every time.
Nice.
Yeah. But if I go 1 pump too high, they scatter. If I go 1 pump too low, they don't group.
They don't cluster as well.
Yeah, I know. I used up a quarter of the box to figure it out.
Trying to figure that out.
Yeah. But again, you when you're testing, you're gonna go through the ammo.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, keep records. Uh, for instance, I keep records and certain distance, certain speed, certain pellet, and that might be easier to see there. And these ones were the RWS Hobbies at 7.0. This is 177. I was using this to help somebody with their pistol. An old CO2 Daisy Daisy Powerline. I think it was the 790. Mm, the premieres didn't do well at the heavyweight, but I loved the Hades. So I tuned it to shoot the Hades. And then when he got that thing, he says, "Oh man, he was picking off birds at 15, 20 yards with it." He goes, he says, "I've never had that thing that accurate before because I tuned it. They're easy to tune. I would love to get my hands on one for me." I mean, it's simple. I would love to see Daisy remake that pistol just as it was. I would pay $199 for that pistol, or $225 for that pistol.
See, that doesn't even sound like it's that expensive for a pistol.
Well, compared to the days when it was made, it was an $80 pistol back in the early '70s. It was not a cheap pistol back then.
No, it doesn't sound like it, but works. But again, you're looking at inflation versus time.
That's right.
frame.
The cost. I would pay $199 for it, and I would like to see it in. I would like to see it in 20 caliber. Unfortunately,
That one might not happen, or just not anytime soon.
yeah, 20 caliber is not the most popular um, caliber here. It acts in between a 177 and a 22. So, yeah, it's a little bit slower than the 177, but you don't have the drop like the 22. Again, they're really good. And with that, we need to call it a night
Yep.
because it is 10:17 here where I'm at. It's so early for Cliff.
9, but I can try to get a few things done now that it's not 115 degrees outside.
Yeah, set up your searchlight.
That's right. We'll water some plants that desperately need water.
Yeah. Alrighty, with that, folks, we're going to go ahead and say good night to everyone. Thank you for those who stayed in here. T, Grace, Molly, CR left a little while ago. Like I said, the chat just died and ran around about,
Like
40.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah, actually about 30 minutes ago. So, and thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you everybody for subscribing to the channel. Please also subscribe to Cliff there as well. Greatly appreciate it. We need to get his numbers up too, and
They're getting there.
watch time. So again, it depends on the content that we create. Certain individuals will watch. Not everybody's going to watch it. I'm not going to twist anybody's arm to watch somebody else's channel, or even mine. And with that, do you have anything else to say, Cliff, before we say good night to everybody? All right.
Good night to everybody.
Yep. And thank you for everybody who came into the chat. We bid you all good night. Be well. And get out there and slap a rat.